House Bill 3427, as written, is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. The bill and the revenue it creates is not dedicated to schools. I repeat, not dedicated to schools. It can be used for schools, but it is not dedicated. The only way to dedicate revenue is by a constitutional amendment. And we don't have one. The revenue the bill raises can be used at the discretion of the legislature any way the legislature wants it to, and at any time. It is not dedicated. Don't let them tell you it's dedicated for schools. Legislature can absolutely change what this money is used for in the future. Oregon school children deserve better. They're the ones suffering. This bill is also a slap in the face to Oregon voters who voted down Measure 97 because of its backdoor gross receipt sales tax. Democrats are colluding with corporations and special interest groups. Republicans have been cut out of the conversation. Nobody has been talking to us this session. We have a lack of transparency on this bill. This bill did not move through the legislature as revenue bills normally would. This bill came out of a joint committee. Immediately went to the House for a vote with a bounce, and then to with a bounce out of a Senate committee, and now to the Senate floor. They ram it through at warp speed, just like they did the rent control bill. No amendments allowed. And if you remember, when the amendments came out at 4:45 in the afternoon on this bill, and then it went to a public hearing, not one citizen testified, if I remember correctly. You know, usually revenue bills start in the House. They go to the House Revenue Committee. They come out of that committee, go to the House floor. Then it goes from the House floor to the Senate Finance. It goes through the Senate Finance Committee to the Senate floor. Lots of ayes, lots of hearings, lots of public comment that way. This way, that did not happen. Oregon deserves better. This bill betrays working families, the lowest, most vulnerable population. They're the ones that are going to be hurt by this. Republicans are taking this dramatic stance because this is the only tool we have, being in the super minority, to draw attention to the injustices of this type of legislation. With that, I'll take any questions you have.